So even your husband, at first when he met you, maybe he never knew that this is gonna be my wife.
Yeah.
He wanted to fuck you.
Welcome back to Whispers After Dark, where people confess what they'll never say online. I'm your girl, Dami Oshodi.
And I am Remy Jalausho. Joining us tonight is the beautiful, gorgeous,
Woo!
elegant,
Woo!
PC Boo,
Oh my god!
aka Rich Man's wife.
Woo! Whoop, whoop. You're welcome. You look amazing.
Thanks,
Oh my
girls.
god.
Everyone is so pretty.
You're looking up.
Hey.
Hey,
You guys
thank
look
you,
good.
baby.
Thank you.
We're representing her.
I must take somebody home.
Yes, so
Me?
both of us.
Both. The more the merrier.
Okay. PC Boo is an esthetician and she's also a content creator. And guys, she sells lovely, gorgeous dresses.
Clock it.
You can see. That's why she's looking this gorgeous.
Yes, so look at this beautiful
you.
human. Oh my
God.
god.
Thank you so much for joining us, PC.
Thank you for having me.
Tonight's episode is not just going to be hot. It is heavy.
Because it's sex for grades and how power works on campus.
Story time.
Let's get right into it. Drum rolls.
Confession. Sex for grades. And an F for refusal. Hello, Whispers After Dark. I feel trapped and ashamed at the same time. So I'm in school and there's this lecturer I noticed. Not even from my department. I used to follow my friend to her faculty and I kept seeing him there. Always calm, always neat, always smelling nice. That mature man aura. One day he asked for my number. Very politely. Not rude, not forceful. I gave him. We started chatting. It was normal at first. He would check up on me, speak gently, compliment me, act like he just likes my vibe. Then small hints started. Little jokes. You should come and see me. I can take care of you. I laughed and I dodged because I didn't want trouble. Fast forward, I took one of his courses as an elective. I did my exams. I wasn't expecting an A, but also I wasn't expecting what I saw. Results came out F. I froze because I know I didn't fail like that.
Right.
I checked everything. I even compared notes with people, but it didn't add up. So I went to meet him respectfully. I thought it was an error. He sat back, smiled, and said, "It's not an error." Then he said if I want him to reconsider, I should come to his office after hours. I pretended not to understand. He looked at me like I was stupid and said, "Don't act like a child. You know what I mean." My stomach turned. Since then, he's been texting like normal. Did you eat? How was your day? But anytime I mention the grade, it reminds me, no meeting, no pass. I feel scared to report him. He's influential, people greet him on campus, and I already know how people talk. Why did you give him your number? Why were you chatting with him? You're the one that tempted him. But I also can't sleep with someone just to pass a course. I feel angry. I feel powerless. I feel like my future is being held hostage. What should I do?
Girl,
You're right. This was heavy.
it is heavy.
It is heavy. It's one thing to want to knack, and it's another thing for them to be forcing you to want to knack.
But this is very common. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very common
In African schools?
African schools.
I would say it's actually
very common.
It's a pandemic.
Yeah.
Because it's not just here; it's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
But yeah, because we don't really have people regulating these things. Personally, I consider I've been in a situation like this. Before I was in that situation, I used to say, "Naolo do the fuck lecturer,"
Right.
but it's not. You can be the star student and then still be pressured to do something you don't want to do. Sex for grades, it's a huge
It's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it just keeps going because it's either there's no one to put the lecturers in check.
Yes, yeah.
Right.
They feel bigger or they hold positions that are like really high in campuses and people are like too scared to report. I remember my experience in school was basically, I felt like they just gave me a carryover.
Why?
I came out, I'm supposed to represent the group, and they just said, you. He even called me useless. I remember it was the most embarrassing time in school for me
Oh
because
my
I was the
God.
assistant head of class.
So unnecessary,
He
really.
just called me useless and whatnot. I did not know my offense. It was later I was hearing inside talks and everything. Despite begging, despite bugwe, I rewrote it. It was my first carryover.
Likewise. I know you're feeling me, I get it.
Yeah.
I would feel me too. But the thing is, you don't really.
You don't have
There's
to.
so many options, right?
Yes.
So you're going for this one, I like this one, she no agree. Write your course, I'll give you your actual mark. If
Exactly.
it's B, take your B.
Take
If it's
it.
F, take your F. Be done with it. Move on to the next one.
Let it be a plus. If I want to you, let it be a plus. Let me know that I'm the
Right.
one that wants
Yeah.
to do it.
willingly, I want to do it. And that's when you get the wetness. Everything is
Value for
she will give you what she wants. But when you're
Exactly.
forcing her, it's like, come on now.
Exactly.
what's your
This is outright question. This is outright
that's what
question.
it is.
Because like she said, how do you expect me to my body to move? That's you're forcing me to open leg. It's not gonna work. Right?
And these people, they are the people that do not play with their daughters.
Absolutely.
Like you can literally not touch inappropriately.
Their own child.
They feel that empathy because it's their blood, it's their
Yeah.
offspring. But towards a stranger, towards the next girl, they feel
It's
nothing.
Yeah. You're just another girl. You know,
For
you're just,
real.
you're just
Another
another girl.
person's child.
know,
And these
it's just
people,
another
remember,
girl.
they paid school fees. So it's not like they came to the school free or on a scholarship that they have to now, there's a reason to do this.
Yeah, the painful part of it is that even when she goes ahead to report the man, he will still not get
Nothing will
the
be
punishment
done.
But
he deserves.
there are some schools that really prioritize their students.
Mostly private uni.
Barely.
Yes, because I went to private school, so
Oh, okay.
they prioritize students over staff.
Yeah.
But I don't know. She never mentioned if she was in public or private.
Private, so we
But
don't
the thing is, you need evidence. You can't just go and lay an allegation on someone without proof.
Yeah.
You've been chatting. The thing is, even if she did not give that man her number, he can get it. Your number is not CIA secret. Like
Yes.
he can get it.
Yeah.
Anyone from your friend,
From
from
your-
your
yes,
faculty,
from the faculty.
it's a number. He can get it. So it's really not your fault that you give him your number.
Yeah.
And then for things like this, because me, I use disappearing messages. But for the things like this, you take it off and you screen record. As the chat is coming in, I'm screen recording it.
Everything.
Every time we text, there's always something. So if I want to lay a claim, because when it happened to me in school, I failed the course. I'm not like he was even one of the bottom of the barrel lecturers. So it's like even I'm not
imagine?
even feeling you. Even on
The
a drunk,
audacity.
even if I'm drunk and on drugs,
would never.
I still would not. So
Yeah.
like why would I do something like that? And she, on the other hand, doesn't want to do it, and I feel her. Don't be coerced into it. Just gather your proof. I mean, why do we have like bodies and regulations in school? There's supposed to be like student affairs.
Yeah.
There's supposed to be your HOD.
Yeah.
So who can I go to? Where is my protection
Yeah.
as a female student? Like, what
like
is?
that.
I'm paying you for a service. That's
Yeah.
simply what it is.
Yeah.
I'm your student, and I pay you for you to teach me. Which one can be? I don't know if you guys. There's this Turn to Diki. I don't know if you guys ever saw it. Oh my god, it's a clip where she was like, one of our lecturers was trying to coerce her, and he was like, it's an old movie, but it's a popular clip on TikTok.
Okay.
If you don't suck my cock, I don't know if you remember that. Something like, if you don't suck my cock, you're not going to pass. So she now asked him that, sir, if I may ask, what did I get? Because she was setting him up. What did I get? And he was like, she got a B. So I think that whole thing was recorded. I can't remember. It's an old movie.
Situation.
But then they were able to rectify it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, she might as well put on her, I don't know, dancing shoes and start getting her...
Evidence gathered.
In the first place, why is the man abusing his power?
Exactly.
You
That's the
get-
real question.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you're in a place of authority. People respect you. Why would you do that? I'm sure he has wife and kids.
It
right?
definitely
Like,
does.
Why? Like,
They do. Happy
he's a man.
family.
That's
it's
the
so
simple,
distasteful.
simple thing. He's a man.
And then this girl is scared in the case that, you remember you were talking about evidence. I think our issue is, people will say you started chatting him even before you took his course as an elective. So she's worried that people will say, there was
she's
something
the slut.
there before.
Yeah.
They would think or assume that there was something there before.
As Bobrisky
And then-
once said, whoever died from insults.
nobody.
So it's like people are going to talk regardless. This is her life.
Victimize her, yeah.
If she wants to carry over, by all means.
Yeah, and it's even an elective.
Right? I carried over. And then when I did the course, he was teaching 2 courses.
Yeah.
I got both were Fs. I'm like, this was the first time in that school that I had a carryover.
Yeah.
So when I carried them over, I got A in one and C in one.
Another.
Like the courses were not hard. So it's like you getting an F,
imagine.
you must really not be right in the head. And unfortunately, I failed it. I couldn't contest or anything. I carried them over. But the thing is, you're facing this lecturer now. I don't know what level she's in. You might meet another one, your next level.
Yeah.
Are you just going to let it slide? You need to take action. It's not easy. I know I'm not in that position and I'm just talking, but I've been there. I didn't take action. If I can go back,
You would.
I will fuck that man up. But for you, my girlie,
I know, right?
take action,
Definitely.
please.
Take action, gather the evidence, make sure it is solid enough. Also go to the right authority, like
Yes.
people that would act a formal kind of complaint.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
yes. The spotlight
And then-
on those institutions for a minute though, because I've heard of some cases whereby a student will complain and then they would rusticate the student instead.
Oh yeah, there are cases like
She
that.
is going to be the one to face
Right.
panel.
A
Like,
lot of cases like that.
You probably seduced him
crazy.
or something like that. It happens a lot, even with rape cases.
Yes, it does. There are lecturers that you already know. In fact, the school knows that they are fond of
Doing
doing these
such.
things. So they know, but for some weird reason, I do not know, they do not take action.
Some lecturers will
And
even
then-
be telling you, I'm a senior lecturer. If you go and report, nothing will happen.
Nothing
you
will
be-
happen.
You will be rusticated or you will repeat or something like. They will threaten you like,
I-
what do you do
I
in
wonder
that kind
why
of
the
situation
school
where the
keeps-
institution cannot
There are
save you?
people-
Those people still on the staff board
Right.
because I promise you, there's another lecturer outside looking for a
Looking
job.
for a job.
So it's not like they are not in demand or they're scarce. But why are we keeping people that are harassing students? You can't even have peace of mind. Like, there was a whole thing about the girl child recently. These are the issues.
Yeah, these are the evils.
She will leave that school now and she will want to get a job and somebody will be telling her that, oh, okay, yeah, I could run it for you, but
I want to
what are
sleep
you
with you
willing to
too.
do?
Exactly.
When am I gonna rest? Like,
Like-
as a woman, when is it when I die?
It's almost like
Like-
it never ends.
That's the
It never
issue.
ends.
It never ends. And then, friendship with some of these lecturers. Sometimes you just want to be friends. Just
Yeah.
like, she
Yeah.
just
Like
naturally
models.
admire
Yeah.
this man. So there was nothing, I don't see anything wrong with wanting to be friends with a lecturer, but somehow this man just flipped the script
Just to
and
take
then
advantage.
just
They're fond
ran
of
the
it.
situation.
I mean, the thing about a man is they've already seen like 2 years ahead of you. You're still in the moment because from when he approaches you, you already know what he wants. No man wants to be your
Exactly.
friend. He would definitely convert to something. So even your husband, at first when he met you, he never knew that this is gonna be my wife. He wanted to fuck you. Facts.
Simple and straight.
Simple.
So and then something led to something, and then it became what it.
Something more.
Yeah.
It will still fuck you.
I
though.
also think
Yeah,
that
exactly. So
I also think that people should stop victimizing the students
Right.
and girls
Yeah.
when they speak up on situations like
Like
this.
this.
Instead, encourage them, help them, because we need to help them.
Yes.
They are
yes.
fellow men, oh.
Yes,
Because you
oh.
fellow men, you people are listening to what we are going through. And some of you see it. What are you people doing to help us?
Yeah, even fellow lecturers know that this lecturer, he sleeps with girls, like the young girls and whatnot. Freshers will knock everybody. And they still will not talk to themselves. So they have to wait until it's home. Maybe it's their daughter or it's their niece or something. It's crazy.
it's a
We need to do
problem.
better.
It's a
Why do people always hide behind niceness?
Yeah.
If you've been through something like this and you're scared to talk,
Whispers is your anonymous space. Confess, read, and get perspective without your name entering social media group chats.
download the Whispers app using the link in our bio and nobody's going to know it's you.
If somebody holds your grades hostage for access to your body, that's no vibe. That's abuse.
Drop your verdicts, report now, or evidence first. Until next time, good night.
Toodles, guys.